Hello there. Welcome to our December energy reading. So we're going to do a reading for December, see what's the vibe, the energy for the collective, what should we expect overall theme collectively, and also what guidance we should focus on collectively as well during this month of December, the last month of the year. So I'm going to use regular Rider-Smith for the tarot, and of course I personally like to use this deck, the Warrior Guidance, for our guidance for the month. So we're going to start first with tarot, and I'm going to knock on the deck. We're going to ask Spirit to guide us and give us a collective reading for the month of December, what we should focus on, what is going to be the energy, what we need to know. So we'll ask Spirit, what's the energy, the vibe for the month of December 2021? What should we know about December collectively that's going to happen in 2021? Okay. Interesting. Did I put a portion of these? Yeah. All right. So we are going to pull out one more card. Ooh. Oh. You know what? I feel the need to pull one more. All right. So we got a lot of royal cards and one major arcana. So for the month of December, the first card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. There's definitely going to be a lot of shifts. I'm hearing a lot of shifts for different people, and I'm hearing is in different aspects of your life. Some people may be love life, some may be spiritual, some may be more emotional, some may be even environmental, but there's going to be major shifts in one of those areas for you guys. I'm hearing from my team, it's like a change of mind. Like you're gonna change your outlook, your view on things. It actually makes a lot of sense. I say that because the next card we have is the Queen of Swords. Sorry if you can't see it well. The Queen of Swords. So we have here the Queen of Swords, analytical, more on top of very thoughtful, very critical thinking going on, a lot of critical thinking, a lot of acknowledgement. I'm hearing a lot of understandings of self and the thought process. And I think this is part of the shift. Like I said, a mental shift for a lot of us collectively. We're going to shift mentally into a new understanding, a new awareness. You're going to see things differently. It's not going to be the same. I'm hearing a new you that's whatever shift that's happening, which many of you have been going through different phases of shifts throughout the year. Specifically, it's going to end this month in a way where we're going to reflect back in the beginning of the year, and we're not going to recognize that person, that part of us. We're going to be like, whoa, we did not know all of this was going to happen, all this transformation, this metamorphosis that we're going through. This year was definitely a cocoon phase where we were really diving deep into ourselves, deep within, and acknowledging parts of us that we haven't, even environments and people that we haven't, and we're no longer resonating. I'm hearing a shift because that means once you shift your awareness of whatever aspect, financial, physical, emotional, love, all that, you cannot go back. And it's not like something bad, but it's more or less like you just can't look in that perspective anymore. It doesn't resonate deep within your soul, so you can't go back. And I feel like this critical thinking is really going to have us acknowledge and understand ourselves and our environments a lot better, and it's going to work with us. We're going to understand how things flow so we can better grasp our reality. The third card we have here is the Eight of Cups, which is basically kind of correlates with what I was saying, that and I'm also hearing The moon phase is going to be a big signal of change. So we're going to have the new moon eclipse tomorrow, December 4th. This is going to signify, I feel heavy in the chest. So this is telling me this is going to be some heavy energy. As I said, the new moon, I'm like, my chest feels a little heavy, and that means the energies are going to be a little bit intense. So do a lot of grounding. It's going to be a lot of emotional energy, a lot of purging, a lot of releasing. You're walking in a different direction than you were in the beginning of this year. You're walking towards something that you feel passionate about. You see the red? This person's wearing red. There's passion, there's desire. And also red means the root chakra, which is stability and security. You're more secure in yourself. You're more, you understand the stability that you create in you, and you're allowed to move forward emotionally because you feel that foundation underneath your feet. I feel like this is what is building up to. We're building the foundation this December, and it's a lot to process, but I feel like it's going to be a more aware, humble experience for a lot of you. Whew, my chest got heavy for that. So as we're walking away this month, specifically triggered by the moon phase, they're telling me the moon phase is going to help boost that release, boost that shift forward, boost us moving to where we want to go. Each one of us individually, whatever it pertains to you in that moment, whatever you feel you need to go to, that works for your highest and greatest good. The next card we have is the King of Pentacles. So clearly with this emotional release and this movement forward, passionately, soundly, we're gonna step into the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles knows what they want, has an idea, has a vision of how to cultivate their reality, bring the things that they want to manifest to fruition, to the material realm. And I feel like you're going to be more clear-headed. And once you're more clear-headed, you have an understanding of where you want to go. So I feel like a lot of us, we're going to have at least a sense of where we want to go, or a sense of where we don't want to go. So when you know you don't want something, or you don't want to be around something, it kind of shifts you in a direction where you need to go. Whether you know what you want, and for some of you who don't know what you want, know what you don't want. Focus on that. If you don't know what you want, focus on what you don't want and use that as a guiding tool moving forward. Okay, so a lot of us are going to be stepping into that King of Pentacle energies, more grounded. Like I said, the red chakra and the Pentacles is very grounded, earth energy. Whew. So I feel like through this process, we mentioned the Queen of Swords being more critical, analyzing. Also, it could be a little more cold at times, because that's the beginning, the shift. But the moon is going to invoke emotion in us and kind of have us go in the right direction. Sorry. So the next card we have is the Nine of Swords. And this is, a lot of us won't be sleeping. I'm hearing there's going to be a lot of messages in dreams, a lot of messages and feelings and emotions. And I'm hearing specifically in dreams, you may do releasing. Okay. You may be releasing a lot of things in the dream realm. Some of you may not be able to sleep this month because the energy, once again, marking with the moon does spark this movement, this release. And a lot of you may not be sleeping as great as you would like to. You're going to feel there's something going on. There's a change happening within you, and that's okay. Just try to do things to make yourself well rested and self-care routine. And also some of you may be feeling a little more depressive, because this card does mean that maybe more nightmares, more anxiety. And this is a calling that if you feel any way, shape, or form like this a little bit more this month, because this month it's holidays along mixed in with all these intense energies and change and reflection because it's the last month of the year, and this may cause emotions, anxiety, maybe even anxiety about 2022. And I'm hearing there's no need, just to release. So try to do the best you can in those moments to ground yourself, put more peace and love into your life, do things that bring you peace, do things that ground you when you're experiencing this. But you may have dreams, intense dreams. Maybe your anxiety may be more triggered. Some of you may not be sleeping very well this month. All right, the next card we have, the last one for tarot, is the King of Wands. So I keep seeing a lot of red. Makes sense. This month is a Sagittarius, so the red signifies that passion, desire, that straight movement forward. The King of Wands know what he wants, has a desire and passion for the things that make him feel good inside. So a lot of us are going to be acknowledging a lot of passions, a lot of desires, but I'm also hearing that in moments like this, when we experience the Nine of Swords, utilize transmuting that energy and focusing on what drives you. What is your passion? What is your desire? In this moment, utilize and transmute that, change that around, and try to do things that light you up, that make you feel passionate. Maybe also using crafts, doing things with your hands, something that really brings that drive up in you. And I think using creative outlets will really, really help us this month, specifically with some of you. And also, this will be a very heightened month of creativity. So use that drive. It will really help you get through the month a lot easier. And that's what I'm getting with the King of Wands. Sorry, guys, I'm breathing a little labored because the chest, I'm assuming a lot of the energy that we're going to be releasing is related to the heart center, the heart chakra. Maybe deep heart wounds, things that you felt deeply in your heart will be releasing. There'll be a moment of release. So I would say embrace it, don't fight it. Usually releases of that kind of come out of nowhere is something that needs to happen in order for you to unburden yourself and move on forward, and especially in 2022, in a better state of mind, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Now we're going to go into the guidance cards. What guidance do you need collectively? Do we all need this month? So I'm going to ask Spirit for December 2021, what do we need as guidance collectively? Okay. These cards are really singing singing a lot of what we just talked about with tarot. Okay, so I pulled out 4 cards and we're going to get into it. So the first card we get is commit. Clearly we've committed. This is a calling card to commit to yourself, commit to your journey, to not give up, to not feel like things are not going to finish or things are not going to happen. Release that. I keep saying release because I feel like that's a big component of this month, the theme. And the second card is release. So releasing, we have to commit to ourselves. And look, the heart is coming out. Like, I don't make this up. The heart chakra is being highlighted again. Commit to yourself, the love that you have for yourself. Commit to you. Commit to being a better you. Commit to loving yourself. And I think for many of you, a part of loving yourself is letting things go. Letting things go that no longer serve you, that hold a burden on your heart, maybe cause the heart wound, whatever it may be, whatever aspect in your life that's calling you to release, do that. We're going to be releasing a lot this month. We're going to learn to commit to ourselves a lot better, and we're going to release what doesn't serve. We're going to be free. A lot of unburdening happening, a lot of unburdening emotionally. Releasing, and the next card is fear. Releasing a lot of fear. We're going to be releasing a lot of fear, and I feel like this is fear of succeeding, fear of feeling loved, all this fear that those little fears that we always had in the back of our mind is being highlighted now, because there is something behind it. There's a root to that feeling, and they want you to look deeper and to commit to your healing, commit to your heart, commit to loving yourself, so you can finally release the fear. Release the fear, whatever that fear means for you. Releasing fear. And this is also collectively, we need to release the fear. We need to not let outside sources, people, environments provoke fear in us or make us fearful of change, make us fearful of the future, make us fearful of things that we know we shouldn't be afraid of. And this is a calling for all those souls there, all the collective souls, that we're hearing so many different things and we don't know what's truth, what's a lie. Listen to your fucking heart. Your heart is going to lead you where you need to go. Do not go with the general public, or don't conform. If something's telling you no, honor that. Commit to that heart center. Commit to your intuition, your inner voice. That inner voice is your higher self. Commit to you. That's all you have to do in this life. Commit to you. Do things for you, for your highest and greatest good. And that means committing to your heart. Loving yourself through all the BS that's happening. And that's releasing also the fear. The fear that's been ingrained in us since childhood. The societal structures and constructions, all that. The self-limiting beliefs that we have. Once again, this could coincide in any aspect in your life. Whatever you feel is coming to your noggin right now is telling you this is what we need to release the fear of. That's what you need to do. So releasing fear. And as we release fear, finding comfort. That's the last guidance card we have. Finding comfort. What makes you comfortable? What makes your heart warm? What helps your heart center grow? Commit to that and find comfort in that. In this month, when we're going through these intense emotions of releasing fear, we have to replace that energy that we release with something that makes us feel good, makes us feel connected to ourselves, to connect it to our highest and greatest good. Once we release something, we have to replace that with something good. I'm saying that again because I feel like some of you release and then you don't do nothing about it, or you don't do anything that lights you up, and that's something what they want you to do. Replace that energy, transmute and replace that energy with something that makes you feel comfortable, something that brings you peace, something that brings you passion, desire, creativity. Utilize that emotion, that feeling, that energy, and have it boost you up. So when you end this year, you're ending it right. You're ending it in a good state of mind. You're ending it in a way that you are proud of the work you've done in 2021 and you're ready for 2022. So that is overall the reading I'm getting for December 2021. I hope this message really helps you. Please comment down below and let me know if it does. I would love to hear from you. And also, if you like this video, please share, subscribe, and like as well. And I will bring you more videos like this. Have a great one. Bye.